Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this is going to be a Diablo 4 video that you are going to want to know about as you head into this weekend with the open beta coming for Diablo 4. Now, shout out to Brandon in our Aftershock Discord server who kept me in the loop on this. I saw him talking about it, and thus I started looking into it because I actually have the exact video card that people are complaining about crashing. So I was like, oh no, I'm going to look into this for a little bit. And there's enough different people talking about it and enough different discussions going on the Blizzard forums and stuff, and enough different people having problems that I think it's something you're going to want to know about as you head into this weekend for the open beta. Let's get into it. Alrighty, now it's not necessarily exclusive to, but I've been reading that mostly it's a 3080 series card issue, 3080 Ti. I actually have the exact card that people are saying is bricking, the 3080 RTX 30 series. I have the 3080 Ti in my computer right now. Now, I did play the open beta. Let me flop on over here. I did play the open beta a lot, probably 20 something hours that I played the open beta, but the thing is I was trying to go so hard in the paint grinding the game that I skipped every cutscene, and it looks like people are complaining the most about having problems in cutscenes. There's something that causes your computer to crash and absolutely make your video card smoke and go full tilt, full bore, and it crashes your computer and crashes everything, and you have to hard power off, and then the video card is bricked. So I don't know if the fact that I was skipping cutscenes instantly always saved me, or it could just be a problem with certain cards. It could be a problem with certain cards that were produced poorly, or some of the earliest cards. Like, I don't have a Founders Edition type card or anything. I didn't buy it right away. That may have saved me. There may only be certain ones that are doing it, but I have seen some other reports of other people complaining about it too here on the forums. It's not just the 3080 Ti, and I've seen from my research, it seems like it's happening during cutscenes the most, and it seems like the one that is the most guilty is the chapel cutscene. This person says I can easily reproduce this behavior, for example, in the one Prayers of Salvation cutscene in chapel level 5. Now, I do think there's some things you can do to mitigate and give yourself a little bit better chance. Probably lowering settings a little bit, I would guess that helps. Maybe capping out your FPS a little bit lower if you want to be super safe. Try to cap things out at 60 FPS or something. I don't know if that's 1000% going to fix it, and you should be doing the research necessary to make sure that you are taking the precautions that you want to take for yourself. I would feel awful if I told you something and you fried your video card. So I'm doing this video on my channel telling you I'm not a video card expert. I'm just telling you what I played, what my settings were, maybe some options. But if you have, especially if you have a 3080 card, I would probably try to look into it this week and do a little bit of research before you dive into the open beta, because I would hate to see you fry an expensive video card. And this is just one person's post that I'm seeing kind of on these forums, so take it with a grain of salt, but they say they tried a few different settings, and at 60 FPS, they had no micro stutters, no FPS drops, and no out of sync cutscenes. So maybe maxing your foreground FPS to 60 might be a good precaution to take, because they said that some of the other stuff was starting to cause some issues that they could relatively easily reproduce. Now, I tried before recording this video to see if there's a blue post from Blizzard. I haven't seen it yet. If we do get some more definitive information from Blizzard, I will make sure to keep you in the loop here on the channel. But I know for me, if you're curious what I'm personally going to be doing, I'm probably going to cap my FPS to 60 just to be safe. I would hate to brick my video card and then be completely out of commission on playing or producing content or whatever for a week or two, or whatever it would take for me to try to replace, and then not only the massive money hit. So I'm going to try to play it safe and play at 60 FPS until we actually get some definitive word from Blizzard on if they're addressing things like this. And I'm also going to probably skip every single cutscene immediately. I just want to skip it if it allows me to avoid any sort of overbearing effects on my video card. And I'll also probably take some of the graphics down from like an ultra or whatever to just like a medium or a high when I'm playing, and hopefully some of that is going to help me mitigate some of these disasters so I don't end up with the same problem. So yeah, let me know down below if you have looked into this or if you have had problems. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on as well. If you know a ton about video cards and a ton about this issue, would love to hear what you say down below in the comment section. You can also join our Discord server and reach out to me. We've got a general chat session section for Diablo 4 where you can easily tag me and reach out. I'm pretty accessible, and I want to do everything I can to stay in the loop with what's going on in the community and then portray that to you here as well, just to make sure that nothing bad is going to happen and we can all enjoy the Diablo 4 open beta that will be starting this weekend. And for what it's worth, I did try to listen to some other people in the industry and some tech guru, video card guru type of people, and it doesn't seem like it's necessarily Blizzard's fault. It seems like there's some sort of thing in the game, like during a cutscene, for example, or whatever, that's causing an issue in the video card to be exposed. So I don't necessarily know that it's time to like scream at Blizzard and rage at them. We're gonna have to wait and see exactly what comes down the pipeline and what is done to mitigate this. And if it ends up being just a faulty card and people having bad luck for getting some faulty produced cards, or if it ends up being sliding more over towards the fault of being Blizzard's fault, and it's something they're gonna have to rush to hotfix in the game before we get the open beta ideally, but definitely before the game is live here in a few months in June. So that is all for me on this quick video, just to do my part to keep you in the loop of what is going on with video cards in Diablo 4. Remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Diablo 4 content. I will see you soon in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.